So, voice of the customer, there was a McKinsey study that came out from 2023, and it said that it's not only the greatest opportunity for ideation and innovation, but that less than 15% of companies actually execute well on a voice of the customer program. Yet none of those companies, nobody I've ever talked to would say, we're not customer focused. We're not customer first. We're all customer obsessed, right? We all say that we are. But what you're talking about there is actually saying, okay, I'm going to be very proactive about that. And Gong recordings from sales can be great, but those are conversations where, and I'm not talking about your sales team, but Gong did a big study and they said that the sales rep talks 2/3 to 3/4 of the time. And then when the prospect talks, they're reflecting back on what the salesperson was talking about. So it's a big product conversation, really, it's happening. And there's a shield you're being sold to, right? You're not opening up. And then customer success conversations are important too. But the number one goal in customer success is to cross sell and upsell. My personal belief, and I'd love to get your thoughts on this, is that most companies use those sales conversations, those customer success conversations within the end are sales conversations to create familiarity with our prospects and our customers. And they substitute that for the voice of the customer, right? Maybe NPS scores, surveys, and things like that. But that deep, ongoing conversations that you're talking about, the one-on-one conversations, I think that's where the magic really happens. So I just wanted to how important is operationalizing voice of the customer? So that you're having those conversations on a regular basis.
I mean, I think it's incredibly important. So we're continuing to run the motion that I just told you about where we're talking to our lapsed or, never customers, the customers that we wish we had, right? And we actually created like an internal sort of process that we're calling our 6-figure club, for lack of a better term, where we have all of our biggest accounts and execs are assigned to all of these accounts. And what this is doing is really allowing us to have different conversations with these accounts. I'm a marketer, as you know, as I'm here, and who we sell to are actually marketers. So it's really, really nice to go marketer to marketer and have really honest conversation about how the business is going, the goals that they might be having. And maybe I could liken it to that thing where, you have a good cop, bad cop. So not to say that sales and CS are the bad cop, but I can come in a different angle than they can a lot of the time. And one of my favorite things to do actually is to ask, it's probably like a producty thing where I'm like, hey, walk me through your day. Like, give me your jobs to be done in a day. I really want to understand what you're working on, how you work, how you go through the dashboard, what type of reports are you looking at? Like, really to understand how they're using our product, which then allows me to unlock different value in that next conversation.